And we will barely see a cloud from Milton as viewed by our camera. That's the Earth Cam at the Charlottesville-Albemarle Regional Airport. Lots of crystal clear blue skies, and that clear sky tonight with the dry air and the calm wind will allow for a rapid drop in temperature. In fact, some frost possible for parts of the area. Hello, I'm 29 First Alerts meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. Here's a live view from the top of Wintergreen at the Blue Ridge Mountains. Seeing some nice fall foliage. In fact, we are getting closer to peak fall color, especially for the higher elevations, thanks to explorefall.com for this data. We're seeing increasing fall foliage for the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Allegheny Highlands already past peak, though, for the highest elevations of northeast West Virginia. We should be getting closer towards peak color over the lower elevations on towards Halloween and the start of November. In that first forecast for tonight, it'll be clear and near calm overnight with temperatures dropping through the 50s and 40s and even some 30s by tomorrow morning, especially for the Shenandoah Valley. That is where there's a frost advisory from the National Weather Service. I do expect a frost advisory by Friday morning for the entire area, as it will turn quite chilly for this time of the year, but not too unusual, right? In that first forecast for tomorrow, expect a quick rise from the 30s and 40s into the 60s, but we're going to hold steady in the 60s tomorrow. In fact, the temperature tomorrow may be about 10 degrees lower than today. Right now, your 5 o'clock numbers are mostly in the low to mid 70s on target for this time in October. Crystal clear skies means no rainfall on our Doppler radar. There's a live view, bright sun glare for some travelers on the interstates. That's I-81 in Augusta County and Stanton. It is dry basically from coast to coast. High pressure is the name of the game, but off to the south, there's major Hurricane Milton. You can see some higher cloud tops here intensifying a bit or holding steady as it gets closer to the west coast of Florida. And there's been tornadoes. Many tornadoes across central and south Florida. That's an ongoing tornado watch. And there's the eye. It's less than 50 miles offshore from Sarasota, and it's moving off towards the northeast. So it's just a matter of time before it makes landfall. It will do that after sunset. It's a Category 3, 120 miles per hour with those maximum sustained winds moving northeast at about 17 miles per hour. It'll make landfall near Sarasota and Tampa in the next few hours, and then a Category 1 hurricane over central Florida, and then it dissipates as it moves away from Florida later on Thursday afternoon and Friday, but no direct impact here at home. We barely see a cloud from it. We stay dry, and the weather pattern by the weekend will be on the milder side. Highs approach 80 degrees, but briefly for the weekend before it turns colder again next week. Your forecast overnight in your 29 First Alert forecast, upper 30s for the valley tonight, in the low 40s elsewhere across central Virginia. Patchy frost for the valley by daybreak, so protect those tender plants if you want them to last longer into the autumn season. Highs tomorrow a little cooler, mostly in the mid 60s with sunshine, blue skies, and a light northeast breeze. Frost is more likely on a more widespread scale on Friday morning on that 7-day forecast. Barely 70 for a high on Friday. Approaching 80 this weekend. Picture perfect for your outdoor plans. A dry cold front early Monday. Highs next week, 50s and 60s. Lows 30s and 40s.